right now today, that time is up. There's no more giving you lies. You're not African. You're not black. You're not Jamaican. You are from the 12 tribes of Israel. And it's high time you went out of sleep. Christianity is a damn joke. Christianity is a curse to our people.
This is reality. That's right. This is reality. We're going to show you why. You have destroyed yourself, bro. So we're supposed to give a warning. We're not judging you, we're warning you.
Well, have we seen any change? Have we seen anything that has changed our people? Changed our neighborhood?
You hear this, brother? What we going over is our history according to the Bible. That the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians are the chosen people of God.
That's right.
And the reason why we went into slavery, the reason why we was hung on trees, the reason why we were sold on slave ships, the reason why our nationalities have been changed 100 different times is because we disobeyed our God.
That's right.
What's your name, brother? What's your name? Ramel? Nice to meet you, Ramel. Let me ask you something. What's your nationality? You're Ghanaian and Jamaican, right? So what's your father? Do you know? Your father Ghanaian, right? Get me Romans 8:16. Because according to the Bible, the Israelites, which are the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, was going to be scattered throughout the four corners of the earth for disobeying their God. Watch this.
Romans chapter 8 and verse 16. The Spirit itself bear witness with our spirit.
The Spirit itself bear witness with the Spirit, which is this Bible. If you can relate to the people of this book and the curses and the promises that was given to the people of this book, read on.
That we are the children of God.
That we are the children of God. So what does that make you? That make you a children of God. So I'm going to ask you a question. Right? Give me, hold on. One second. You don't even believe in God, so I'm going to deal with this brother. 1 second. You believe in God, right? You believe in the Bible? Somewhat. What don't you believe in? You don't know? You ever told that your people was in this book? You never was told that? Because, let me ask you something. Hold this sign up, please. Hold this sign up again.
Thank you, man.
Can you relate to that right there? Slavery? Where did they get the slaves from in Africa? Right, where? The majority, where? The West Coast of Africa. Get Isaiah 11, real quick. Watch this. I'm going to show you. Get Isaiah 11, verse 11. Real quick. Come on. Because you just might be an Israelite, brother. You just might be a chosen child of God. Watch this.
Isaiah chapter 11 and verse 11. And it shall come to pass in that day.
That day, which is Christ's return, read.
That the Lord shall set his hand in the second time.
To redeem the Israelites.
To recover the remnant of his people.
So now we're going to go with a remnant right now. Because the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, that's the bulk. We know America, Mexico, Haiti, Dominican Republic. But God says there's also a remnant. Read.
Which shall be left from Assyria. From Assyria. From Egypt. From Pathros. From Cush. From Elam. And from Shinar.
So God says that it's a remnant of his people that's still in Africa. It's a remnant of people that's scattered all over the four corners of the earth. So that's why we went to Romans 8:16. If you can relate to this Bible, then brother, you are God's people.
That's right.
And in order to make it out of this place, which is captivity, which is hell on earth, we got to keep God's commandments. You ever heard that? You ever heard it? Well, let me know, man. Inform me, man. What's going on? You ever heard of that? We got to keep God's commandments? What church you raised in? Christian. Okay. Baptist. Okay. Baptist. I was raised Baptist. Pentecostal. So let me ask you, when you went to church, did they ever teach you God's laws? The Ten Commandments? Yeah, they taught you Ten Commandments. So you know all the Ten Commandments.
Bring it out.
Okay, well name some you know. Okay. Okay, hey, that's good, brother. Watch this though, you missed one. You missed one key one.
Exodus chapter 20 and verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day.
That's a commandment. What day is the Sabbath day? Saturday. So today is a Sabbath day. So are you? It's not on Sunday. Right. So are you keeping the Sabbath day holy, brothers? You don't know? Let's find out. I'm glad you asked that question. You don't know, we're going to enlighten you.
That's right. Bring it out.
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor.
So God says we got to keep it holy. We got to keep it sanctified, set apart. Remember the Sabbath day, keep it holy. 6 days God gave us the labor to do all our work. Read on.
6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work. But the 7th day.
The 7th day, what you already agreed, which is Saturday. Right? The 7th day
Is the Sabbath day of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work. Thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter.
Stay you rested, right? Right. And he told us that we can't be working. So so we know we can't work on a Sabbath day, right? What are we supposed to do on a Sabbath day? Yeah, you got a point, But of course it's about the Israelites. We are the church. We are the church, right? Read this. Leviticus 23. Leviticus 23. Because God gave us a blueprint on how to keep the Sabbath day.
That's right.
He said, keep it holy, right? Remember it. You remember your birthday?
Yes, yesterday.
Yeah, see, you remember your birthday. God says, just how you remember that, which is not even supposed to be celebrating birthdays. You're supposed to remember the Sabbath day. So we're supposed to remember it, keep it holy, no working. Watch this.
Leviticus chapter 23 and verse 3. 6 days shall work be done, but the 7th day is the Sabbath of rest and holy convocation.
What does convocation mean? You know? It means a holy gathering. You're supposed to gather together with your brothers and sisters that keeps God's laws.
That's right.
Not just anybody. You ain't just supposed to go to Christianity church and say, thank you, white Jesus. The law's done away with. Nah, God says gather together, but gather together with men and women who's keeping God's laws.
That's right.
He's calling themselves the Israelites. Read it again.
Bring it out.
Leviticus chapter 23 and verse 3. 6 days shall work be done, but the 7th day is the Sabbath of rest in holy convocation. Ye shall do no work therein.
Yeah, Exodus 16 and what is that? 16:23. So now we know that we can't do what? Can't work. What are we supposed to do? Keep it holy, which means what? Right? Supposed to have a holy convocation. What does convocation mean? A holy gathering. Watch this.
Exodus chapter 16. And
Hey,
verse
brother, hey, the Spirit bear witness. I'm telling you, God says the Spirit bear witness
That's
that
right.
we are the children of God.
That's right.
Come on.
Exodus chapter 16 and verse 23.
What's this?
And he said unto them, this is that which the Lord has said. Tomorrow is the rest, the holy Sabbath unto the Lord.
Read.
Bake that which ye will bake today.
So God says tomorrow is the Sabbath. Anything you want to cook, cook it now. Why did God give us that commandment to cook before the Sabbath? What can we do on the Sabbath? What else? We're going to read it here for you.
We're going to finish it.
Exodus chapter 16 and verse 23. And he said unto them, this is that which the Lord has said. Tomorrow is the rest, the holy Sabbath unto the Lord. Bake that which ye will bake today, and seep that ye will seep, and that which remaineth overlay up for you to be kept until the morning.
So God says anything that you're going to cook, cook it before the Sabbath. Because on the Sabbath day, we weren't allowed to do what? Cook. We wasn't allowed to cook. So today we can't be frying no chicken. We can't be cooking up no oodles and noodles in the microwave. We can't be cooking up no pork chops, no baby back rib. We can't do that. We can't do that, brother. God says that we're supposed to cook what we cook today and eat it tomorrow. You understand? So what are we supposed to do on the Sabbath day, brother? Keep it holy, which means what? Convocation, right? What else? Can't cook. Holy God, let's get by sale. Let's get by sale. The Most High gave us the blueprint on how to please Him. Because if we want salvation off of this, out of this captivity, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, we must obey God's laws.
That's right.
So let me ask you something. Y'all, we as a people, do we keep the Sabbath day holy? Just think about it. No, we don't. We don't. Look at us. Look at us. We buying, selling, working. Some of us about to go home and cook. Huh?
It's kind of it's like a double-edged sword.
Right. Like what? Explain.
Because you gotta eat.
Right, you gotta eat. So that don't mean you gotta cook.
It's like I make a living.
Right, but that don't mean you gotta work on a Sabbath. Think about what you just said. You gotta eat when it's correct, but that don't mean you gotta cook.
That is true. Because we're greedy. Because we're greedy.
Not only that, it's because our leaders haven't taught us the right way.
Right.
Our leaders haven't taught us to please God. Read that.
Nehemiah chapter 10 and verse 31. And if the people of the land bring ware or any victuals on the Sabbath day to
On the
sell,
Sabbath day to what?
to sell,
To sell.
we would not buy it of them on the Sabbath.
So what else can we do on the Sabbath? We can't buy and sell.
That's right.
We can't spend money on the Sabbath day. God says, don't do this. This pleases me. Watch this. Leviticus 21 and 5. Leviticus 21 and 5. God says you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians must keep the Sabbath day holy.
That's right.
And today is the Sabbath day. So we're going to give you another commandment. Watch this.
Leviticus chapter 21 and verse 5. They shall not make boldness upon their heads.
Read Leviticus 19 and 1 real quick. Leviticus 19 and 1. Watch this. No, 19 and 1. 19 and 1. We're going to show you something right now. Watch this.
Leviticus chapter 19 and verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto all the congregation of the children of Israel.
So this is Moses speaking to who, brother? You. Speaking to you. Speaking to us. The Israelites. Now let's see what he told us that God told him to tell us. That's what it says.
Leviticus chapter 19 and verse
Because
27.
we're going to stay in the same book where God told Moses to speak to the children of Israel in verse 1. So verse 27, who is that talking to? Talking to us. Come on.
Leviticus chapter 19 and verse 27. And ye shall not round the corners of your heads.
It says don't round the corners of your head. You know what that means? What that mean? Nah, around the corners means baldness. You cannot shave your head bald, brother. Read it again.
Leviticus chapter 19 and verse 27. Ye shall not round the corners of your heads, neither shalt thou more the corners of thy beard.
Now go to Leviticus 21 and 5. God says, don't round the corner, don't shave your head, and don't destroy your beard.
That's right.
Why? Because that's a heathen custom. Believe it or not, that's a heathen custom. Nowhere in the Bible. You know Christ had a beard, right? Jesus Christ had a beard. Jesus Christ didn't walk around with a bald head. He didn't walk around with a shaved off beard. Watch this. Watch this.
Leviticus.
Huh?
I said which one?
Which one? Oh, we gonna get that. We gonna get that. Come on.
Leviticus chapter 21 and verse 5. They shall not make baldness upon their head, neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard.
So God says they should not make baldness upon their head. That's shaving their head bald. That's a sin. You know what sin is? What is sin? Anything that displeases God. Your Father. Right. Right. But you know, you got a little bit of understanding. So you know you can't displease God. But watch this though. We're going to get that right there because you asked the question. All right, man. All right. We're going to get that. We're going to find out which one is the Jesus of the Bible. We're going to find out which Jesus coming back to save his people.
That's right.
Will it be the white man or will it be the so-called black man Jesus? So we're going to find out. Here you go.
That's right. So you're going to find out who the true Jesus is according to the Bible. Now I think you understand that we have the Sabbath holy, all right?
Revelation chapter 1 and verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ.
So the book of Revelation is revealing. The book of Revelation chapter 1 is revealing the image of Christ. Understand? For too long we have been taught that the white image of Jesus Christ is the real Jesus Christ, but that's not Jesus Christ according to the Bible. That is a man called Caesar Borgia, that Pope Alexander the Sixth had painted of his son.
Which God gave unto him to show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass.
So John the Revelator is about to write what he saw. You understand? You following?
Revelation chapter 1 and verse 10. I was in the Spirit on the Lord's day.
So John was in the Spirit on the Lord's day. That's the Sabbath of the Lord. The same thing that the officer was bringing out on the Sabbath day. The Sabbath day is the Lord's day.
Right. And heard behind.
So Romel, the same way you will turn around if you heard a voice behind you, and he tells you, write what you see in a book, right? So what is he talking about that you need to write? Well, how he looks like. You understand? Read.
And send it unto the 7 churches, which are in Asia, unto verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So it says Jesus Christ. John said his hair and his heads were white like wool. Does this man have white woolly hair? But in the world, if you Google that, who comes up? Jesus. But it says his head and his hair were white like wool. Does this one have white woolly hair? That one right there. Yeah. Look at this one. Hair not like wool, hair straight like a dog hair. But this one right here, sheep hair. You see that? Read.
Revelations chapter 1 and verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire.
So Romel, looking at this picture right here, is his eyes as a flame of fire? This one. Is it red? What about that one?
It's looking like yes.
Yeah, that's red. So we're showing you the image of Christ and the Bible.
That's right.
Revelations chapter 1 and verse 15. And his feet like unto fine brass.
So it's at his feet. So John looked at his feet, Romel, and he says, I looked at his feet, it's like fine brass. Do you know what color brass is? It's the same color of your skin. That's brass. Yes, brass is brown. It's a derivative of brown. So you looked at Christ's feet, he said it was brown. If I look at your feet and it's brown, is your head white? What color was your head? Your head, your skin, your face. Brown, your arms are brown. If I look at your feet, I know the rest of your body is brown, correct? So he said he looked at his feet.
Revelation chapter 1 verse 15. And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burnt in a furnace.
So his feet looked like they were burnt in a furnace. A furnace is an oven. So his feet looked like they were so dark that it was burnt. Does this person right there look like he's dark? He's pale. What about that one? That fine brass. You see that? Fine brass burnt in a furnace. That's the image of Christ according to the Bible. That's the image of Christ according to the Bible. You understand that, Romel? So if somebody tells you the image of Christ is this right there, tell them that's a lie, because that is not in the Bible. The Bible describes Christ as a black man with woolly hair.
That's right.
Stop listening to those damn lies.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel, Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates from all our YouTube channels. Shalom.